So you've been debating whether or not to buy a Porsche Boxster 996, the base model or the S model. The base model, you get a 2.5 or 2.7 motor. The S, you get the 3.2. Base model, a 5-speed transmission. The S, a 6-speed transmission. Which one do you pick? Let's find out. So you're in the market for a Boxster or a Boxster S, but which one are you going to buy? There's a price difference right around $1,000 or $2,000 depending on features and mileage and condition of the cars. But is that $1,000 price difference a big difference between the base model, which either has the 2.5 engine in the early cars, or the 2.7 in the later 986 cars in the base, and then the 3.2 in the Boxster S? So the Boxster S 3.2 and the Boxster 2.5 and 2.7 look identical to each other, whether you're looking from the top, or the bottom, or the side of the motors when doing stuff to them. So you can't really just visually see if you have a 3.2 or a 2.7 or a 2.5. But the difference in the motors is quite powerful. The 2.7 only produces about 115 to 17 horsepower, and the Boxster S for the 3.2 produces 250 ponies. So that's like a 30 horsepower difference for your $1,000. So to go from 2.7 liters to 3.2 and pick yourself up 30 plus ponies, is that worth $1,000 to you? Let's find out what number 2 is. The second thing you get with a Boxster S that you do not get in a base model Boxster is this. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox, unless you opted for the Tiptronic. But the base model Boxster only has a 5-speed, and the Boxster S has a 6-speed. So another reason. But is this worth an extra $1,000 to you? Another difference between the base model and the S model of the Porsche Boxster 986 series first gens is that the S has the red calipers and the base has the black calipers. Now in theory they are the same size, they are Brembo brakes, but the calipers being the same size, the rotors themselves are bigger all the way around, and you get more surface pad area, a bigger pad basically, on those front brakes up front. So brakes are another big plus that you get from a Boxster S instead of a base model Boxster. The fourth thing that the Boxster S has over the base model Boxster is a third radiator. So we already know that both Boxsters have 2 radiators on both sides. The Boxster S incorporates a third cooler in the middle to help for cooling. Now, if you're like me, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and during the summer, temperatures can get like to 120 degrees outside. And when I had my 97 2.5 liter Boxster with a Tiptronic, my Boxster always ran a little warm than everybody else's. That third radiator really helps out, especially in day-to-day traffic and daily driving. But with the 3.2 liter, bigger capacity, extra cooling, and we're going to track it once in a while, get the Boxster S, get the third radiator. That alone, in my opinion, is worth an S over a base. Sure, you got the bigger motor, you got the extra gear, and the transmission, you got the bigger brakes, but keeping that engine cool, that to me is probably the best reason why a Boxster S is better than a base model Boxster. The fifth thing why I think the Boxster S is better than a base model Boxster and worth $1,000 is for the bigger wheels. Now, the standard base Boxster has a 16-inch rim. Now you can fit any Porsche rim to a regular base model Boxster, but your Boxster S is going to come with bigger wheels. Take this one. This is an 18-inch sport wheel that came with the Boxster from the factory. Bigger wheel, sure, it's going to cost you more for tires, but I do believe the bigger wheel looks a little bit better on these cars in a modern essence. So with the Boxster S, you do get the bigger rim, an 18-inch or a 17-inch rim compared to the base model, which is a 16-inch rim. So that would be the fifth reason why a Boxster S is better than a base model Boxster. So those are my 5 reasons why the Boxster S is better than a base model Boxster. Number 1, you get a bigger motor. Number 2, you get that extra gear in your transmission. 3, you get bigger brakes. 4, you get that radiator up front that keeps the engine cooler. And number 5, you get bigger wheels. Now, of course, there's probably many other reasons why an S is better than a base model. But you have to ask yourself, are those 5 things and those other few little items, are they worth the extra $1,000 or $2,000 that you'll spend to buy a Boxster S over a base model? That's up for you to decide. But now you know the basic differences between a base model Boxster and a Boxster S, so when you're out looking for one, you'll know what you're seeing. So, thanks guys so much. Talk to you soon.